Hello, everybody. How are you? Well, I'm doing all right. As you may have noticed, I haven't been doing any videos for a while. I um I didn't know why, but maybe I needed that time for more healing. Um, I am moving forward. I feel like I'm going to begin again. I just don't know who I am anymore. I left my past in British Columbia and now I'm in Quebec. And the world is changing fast, very fast. And yet it stays the same. Nothing changes. Well, day by day, more and more people are becoming aware that a few at the very top of our civilization, our world, have stolen the world. Yeah, they use money and media, and it always seems to work against the little guy. But here we are in a world with very greedy and perverted leaders. I don't want anybody to worry because I have sources that say natural disasters are good and that we should not fear but allow the forces of nature to do its job. It's not our job to fix Earth or the world, and we don't have to. We have to fix our humanity, which means our hearts, our, our love. I had to leave my whole family, and I can't tell you how hard that's been for me. Well, they left me, and I'm very sensitive. I feel love for everybody. But when it's not returned and people are judgy and offended easily, they they don't have room for an open, soft heart. People are afraid they're going to lose something, or that they're being judged if somebody says the wrong thing in the wrong way. Oh my God. Well, I had a dream last night. You ever have one of those, you can only remember a flash of the dream, you can't remember the rest of it? Well, I meditated for an answer, and all I got was this dream with a flash of all my luggage and duffel bags are thrown in a corner and just left there. And I know there's more to the dream, but I'm not allowed access to it. I just have to know that there's luggage in the corner. And then I realized today that luggage is my past. And I have to turn direction and face the other way and not look at the luggage anymore. It just hurts too much. And I am in control of my thoughts. And I can drop thoughts. And I feel like I'm being gently guided away from looking at my luggage. And this is how I cope today. I am moving forward. I am going to be healthy. I still suffer weakness and broken vertebrae, which bit by bit, day by day, I am getting stronger. And I'm feeling wiser. Like life is just beginning. I'm only 65. My grandmother lived to 94. She got married for the second time at 68. It's time I started turning away from my past and looking forward. That doesn't mean I don't love my family. I do. I really do. I miss them all. But my heart is looking in a new direction because everybody deserves love, even me. And I won't judge me anymore. I won't look at myself the way other people seem to have looked at me. You know, if I ask anybody in the past what I did to hurt them, I'm fairly certain they couldn't come up with a thing. It's all in the perception and gossip and words people use between each other that can disguise a grandmother. You know, I had to pray to the guides yesterday and ask for an answer because I finally went to not my granddaughter's page, but her man, and I saw their baby. Yeah, my granddaughter had a baby, and they named the baby Tommy, which I assume is short for Thomas. And I don't know if they realize how special that is. And I also realize, oh my God, she looks just like me. And she's got her own life. And, you know, I'm different. I had a different life than she did. And I want her to be happy. And I know that she has a child named Tommy, which means he's probably Thomas, and that's our whole star cluster family. The Thomases, the Doubts. But anyway, you had to follow along my story to know what I'm talking about there. But my grandson's name is Dylan Thomas, and I have been crying out for him, rage, rage against the dying of the light, because I don't have communication with him either. He was adopted after Trevor Thomas died, my son, in 2003. He was adopted, by this sicko administration felt a 58-year-old lesbian would be a good person to raise him. And she didn't want his paternal side involved. And so she created a lie that got her access to adopting him without our knowledge. And then we had no more rights. With Caitlin, my granddaughter, who now has Tommy, my great grandson, I do wish them well, and I have to trust the universe. The world is operating just fine without me having to control it. What I have to control is my own happiness. And I do that by finding different ways to cope, you know, filling my time with things I enjoy doing. And even though I've been so deathly ill on this bed for 4 years, I imagine the angels have kept me alive for a reason. And that's why I'm turning away from my luggage. I'm looking at it as a part of my life that I contributed to, but I no longer need. And what I do need is love, and I deserve it. And that, my friends, is remarkable growth. I hope you all are well. If you like my videos, they're very personal, really, but I do enjoy your company. You've been my family for a long time, and I thank each and every one of you for being here. Bye for now.